if you're interested to find out how I created this ponytail, then keep watching this video. What's up, everyone? This is Elizabeth. I am the Minister of Beauty, and I share the Bible that is business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So for those of you who are subscribed to the channel, you know my content. Thank you so much. For those of you who are not subscribed yet, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And I am a licensed esthetician, so I am not a hair girl. I don't even like doing my own hair, so to be honest with you, this is definitely out of my comfort zone, something that may come so fluidly to someone else that they can do hair while they are asleep. But if you have seen me, you know that I usually keep it pretty simple. My hair is all natural. I haven't had a relaxer in my hair since 2010, and I have loved wearing sew-in hair extensions. I have done those for years, and then I've just kept my hair out and natural for many years as well after the fact. And recently, a few months ago, I got my hair braided, and I have not had braids in my hair, loose single braids, in many years, and I'm probably aging myself, but it's all good. You know, I'm grateful to be the age that I am, which is the 44. I'm in the 40 club, and I haven't had my hair braided in over 20 years. And one of the reasons why I said I would never do it is because it takes forever to take the braids out when I'm doing it myself, and I just don't have time for that. Like, really, who has time for that? But I wanted to do something after I got the braids taken out. I tried some tape and hair extensions, a combo of tape and hair extensions and a sew-in, which my hairstylist, she did an amazing job, but I really wasn't comfortable with the tape and extensions, so I had those taken out after about 3 weeks, and then I just had my hair in a blowout. And blowouts do not last in my hair because one bead of sweat or humidity, which I live in the South, hits my hair, it is poof city. So I decided I was going to try and do this ponytail myself. I didn't want to invest in any expensive hair or human hair extensions, so I decided to go to the beauty supply store and got this hair for braiding. So what I did was, my hair in its blown out state, as you can see, it's definitely past shoulder length. It's, I would say, a bit, if I were to have my hair down my back, it would probably be to the middle of my backbone. And you know, that's cool. It's not all about the hair length for me, as long as the hair is healthy, and my hairstylist says my hair is definitely healthy, so that's what's most important for me. So you can see my hair as I'm running my fingers through my hair and all of that good stuff, and it's definitely healthy and all good. So I decided that I was just going to try and create a ponytail with some hair extensions and see how that would work for me. So this is a challenge for me, guys. So I'm taking you on this beauty hair challenge with me. So let's go along for the ride. Don't judge me. Just check it out and you let me know your thoughts. All right, guys. So I can't even lie, this may sound silly, but I was just really nervous doing this. So this was definitely a ponytail hair challenge for me. I like to use gloves when I'm doing most things with my hair that are going to involve me getting any type of moisture or stickiness on my hands. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, if you haven't done so, please do go ahead and check out those videos on the Natural Beauty and Enhanced Beauty playlist. I like to use gloved hands when I'm doing my skin services for myself as well. But at any rate, I'm using this spray. It is from the As I Am line, and it's a Jamaican black castor oil water-based spray, and I like it because it's light, and so I spritz this on my hair all around with my gloved hands on, and I'm just spritzing it all around, not getting it drenched, not getting it soaked, but just to get the hair damp. And I have my Eco Styler gel here. You can see that it's pretty used. I use this a good bit because when I pull my hair up, I definitely use this gel a lot. I like it because it doesn't have a very strong super hold. So I'm just using this gel as a base to begin over the top of the Jamaican Black castor oil spray that I spritzed all around my hair. So I'm just getting this all around the edges, top, sides, and back to slick my hair back and just get it prepared to have it pulled back and slightly upward, but mainly to the back. And this detangler brush I use this a lot when I am shampooing my hair, and I section my hair off in about 4 to 6 sections and just really use this detangling brush to detangle all of the sections, because my hair, it like shrink wraps around itself when it is wet, and so my hair easily gets tangled when it is wet, so I constantly am having to detangle it. So this brush works really well. The bristles are really soft, so it's not harsh against my scalp, the skin on my head, and it does the job. So you can see I have my hair pulled back there. And then I'm just going to use these ponytail holders just to pull it all in and get my ponytail slicked back as much as I possibly can, but not making it too intense and too tight. And I'm just saying, I don't have on any makeup, guys. My skin is looking amazing, if I must say so myself. And if you want to find out more about the products that I use, and I highly recommend, it is my skincare line, Inez Elizabeth Beauty. So check it out. Go to the links in the description box to get your products and get a little discount off of your first purchase. So I've got this metal rat tail comb that I'm using. The comb's teeth, I guess you would call them, they're very sharp but soft at the same time. So I'm just using this just to alleviate a little bit of the edges of my hair. Listen, I'm 44 years old, so there's nothing on me that is baby. So I will dare not call these baby hairs. And when I see people with these so-called baby hairs, and it's literally just like you've just parted your hairline and brought some of your hair forward to make these finger waves or whatever, it's like, okay, girl, but you know, to each their own. But I'm just doing this just a little bit so that it doesn't look like all of my hair is pulled back so tight, which it really isn't. So it's literally just some of the edges of my hair that would typically frizz up, and it's literally just the edges of my hair. And I'm not trying to make it perfect, but I'm using this old toothbrush just to define it just a tad, just a little bit. Again, not trying to make it look perfect, not trying to make it look fake or phony, just literally just using these soft bristles just to define it a little bit and really lay it down on the skin. So you can see my actual hair in the ponytail hanging down as I'm just using this toothbrush just to define the edges of my hair, and it's pretty healthy, but I don't know what it is. It's just something about the big hair, like Kenya Moore, that type of like just big, bountiful, boisterous ponytail. It's just something about that, and just seeing what it would be like to have some semblance of that. So I just decided to try to do it myself, and so let's just continue on with this process. All right, so I purchased this gel. It's got to be glued. And I know this is a popular product, especially for the girls who wear the lace front wigs. I admittedly was nervous putting this product on my hair, so I was very conservative with the amount that I use, because it said, of course, it's not a glue, but it really has a strong super hold as if it is like glue. So I was like, look, I know this is a product that a lot of people use, but I'm just going to be careful with this because I don't want a situation like the Gorilla Glue girl. Look, I'm definitely not using Gorilla Glue on my hair, but using a product on my hair that I'm just not really all that familiar with. I just really wanted to be super conservative as much as possible with this product. So I'm just going over what I did previously with the Eco Styler Gel and just using a little bit of that product and using this detangling brush just to reinforce the product through the hair, distribute it through to just make sure that it's holding well. And as I put the product on and I'm laying my gloved hands down on it and just smoothing it back, I can really tell the difference. So this product really is a good product. I wouldn't say it's a product that I would use all the time when I'm doing my typical pull up top knot ponytail when I wear my natural hair out, but it's definitely something that works. I would say that. So I'm using this hair scarf that I use a lot when I'm just either working out, taking a shower, whatever it may be, to hold my hair down. And this satin scarf, I really love it. I used to have one of these in black. I wish I had another one like that because it doesn't come through with the stains from the product that you have on your hair like this one does, but oh well, it is what it is. It's clean. I use it all the time and I wash it and do what I need to do with it. But the scarf itself, it lays down really good and it's really secure. It rarely slides or moves around, so it works really well for what I need to do when I need to use this product or use products on my hair to hold a style in place for a time being. So I am really happy to have something like this for this experiment that I'm doing with making this ponytail. So I tied it down like this at first just to see, how I can make it work when I'm going to create this ponytail. So I just started wrapping the ponytail that I have naturally that's hanging down, wrapping that around into a top knot and using a ponytail holder to secure that in place, not too tightly, but just to make sure that it stays and that it's bound. And so it seemed to be pretty good. All right, so now for the hair that I'm using, you can see it is this model pre-stretched glance formation hair. It's a 4-pack. It's braiding hair, synthetic hair that people can use for braiding. It's non-flammable. Hallelujah. Not that I plan on being near any open flames, but I'm just saying it is what it is. That's what the package says. So that is what I am going to be using. All right, so you can see my hair without the scarf around it, and this is the hair out of the package. This is just one bundle. It has 4 bundles that have come in this package. So I'm just wrapping this around the top knot that I created of my own hair. It had a rubber band on the hair, so I wrapped that rubber band around the top knot just to kind of see what the hair would look like when it is flowing down and about how long the hair would be that's hanging down, and just seeing where it is. Based off of that, I'm just going to add another section of hair to this, and then I just started to play around with it a little bit with the other section of hair that I added to it, wrapping it a little bit, flipping some of the hair over and around and playing around with it, seeing how it moves, seeing the way it looks, just to start out with the 2 sections of hair that I added to this top knot. And the hair itself, as my gloved fingers flow through the hair, with it being synthetic hair, I was expecting it to get stuck in there and I would have to like rake my fingers through there, but actually it flowed pretty smoothly, as you can see. So with those 2 hair sections that I added to my hair to begin, I just started adding some hairpins throughout to begin making it feel a bit more secure and snug, but also being careful because I have not had a faux or fake ponytail created in many years, and I can remember hairstylists poking those hairpins in my hair and like hitting my scalp or poking me, and I'm like, ouch, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. So just being careful with that, just to see where I felt like I needed to add some hairpins. So I'm just continuing to add some hairpins. I played around with the hair a little bit more off camera for a minute or so, just flipping the hair around and seeing, you know, how it felt, how it looked from the back, and just really playing around with it. So I'm just continuing to secure it with these hairpins. I'm using the hairpins and not bobby pins. The hairpins, they're a bit more loose, whereas the bobby pins, they have the section where it's more like a clamp. So I didn't have any bobby pins. So because I didn't have any bobby pins and I'm just using hairpins, they tend to be, depending on where you stick them in your hair, in my opinion and experience, depending on where you stick them, if it's not in an area where there is some, I don't know, some binding of some sort or something like that, they can more easily come out. So I'm really taking my time to stick those hairpins in the areas to make sure that it's going to stay. And again, I just have to admit, my hair is, you know, I'm having fun with this, even though it's a little bit of a challenge, but my skin, I'm really happy with it. It's glowing. I know this video is not about skin, but I am always about skin. I am a licensed esthetician, and that is what I do. I do not do hair for a living. I do skin for a living, and beauty overall, but I just had to mention it. But at any rate, I digress. I know I didn't show it all on the video, but I did use all 4 bundles from this package of hair, and after securing all of the hairpins that I decided to use in this ponytail and just showing you, look, I can say that I did this. It ain't perfect, but I did this. And could this be something that I could rock for a little minute? I probably can. All right, so after the challenge of creating this faux fake ponytail, the finished product, I've taken the scarf off and I'm just playing around with it, testing it out, running my fingers through it, and just, you know, moving the hair around. After using all 4 bundles, I actually like it. To say that I did this myself, I'm pretty impressed with what I did. I'm more impressed with the hair itself, and this would be something that I would pay a hairstylist to create for me, because again, I do not like doing my own hair, but I have a few friends that are hairstylists, and I was challenged to do this myself. So I said, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself doing this on video. So I'm up for the challenge, and I'm going to challenge myself doing this on video. So I'm going to say that I am someone who passed the test of just trying it. Would this be something that I would do again myself? I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't. Because I prefer to allow someone else to perform the service for me, pay them for their hard work and efforts, and treat myself versus spending the time to do this myself. But I would use the hair again. I would allow someone to do this for me again, and I would probably wear it for more than a day, which is what I wound up doing after I created this ponytail myself. I wore it for a day, and then I took it out and I washed my hair. So again, this was just a challenge. This wasn't something that I was looking to do to give a tutorial or teach anyone how to do it. I just wanted to show you guys that, look, if I can do it, and if you want to do it, anyone else can. Do I want to do this again? I absolutely do not. I love doing lashes. I love doing brows. I love doing skincare. That's what I do as a licensed esthetician, and that's what I specialize in. I do not like doing hair, and I have no intentions on wanting to ever do this again. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on the end product. Let me know what you thought about the products that I use. If you have any tips or ideas or anything that you want to share with me, leave it for me in the comment section. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up on the video, as well as always just sharing and subscribing and staying with me on this journey as the minister of beauty. And I share the Bible, that is business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So until the next time, I hope you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.